with you and kick off Sale-A-Bration, which officially starts tomorrow. I am so excited about that. Let me just, oh, there we go. The lighting seems to be adjusting kind of. Okay, so let me know when you jump on live. Say hello in the comments. I have screens open to hopefully see comments on all of the channels I'm on. So I am live here on Facebook, Bird's Nest Designs Facebook page, as well as my Creative Corner Facebook group. So say hello, let me know you're here. I'm just gonna make sure on my phone, here's where I can see the comments from the group. And of course it doesn't want to update. Oh, here we go. Nope. Okay, well, hopefully it's gonna work over here in the comments over there. Alrighty, so say hello, let me know you're here watching. I am so excited to be here today. So this week is Sale-A-Bration Week kickoff, and my friend Michelle Litwiller from Owlstar Stampers and I are teaming up to bring you a super fun week of Sale-A-Bration. So officially, Stampin' Up! Sale-A-Bration starts tomorrow, and so for everybody here in Canada, when you place an order of $75, you get to choose a free item from the amazing selection of Sale-A-Bration products that you'll find in this brochure. Today, I'm going to share with you one of my very favorites of the selection, and that is the Friendly Seagulls stamp set. So you can earn this guy for free with a $75 order starting tomorrow. Now, how this week is going to work, every day this week, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, I'm going to go live and share with you a project featuring one of the Sale-A-Bration items, or maybe more. I think tomorrow's has maybe 3 of them. Anyway, essentially, okay, let's start over. Why are words hard this week? Okay, right after I'm live, so I'm live at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. At 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, Michelle will be live over on her Owlstar Stampers channels to share more projects with you. During the week, if you place an order of $60 or more from now until midnight on January 12th, I'm going to send you a make and take packet with all 5 of the projects that I create in these live videos. You'll also get a PDF tutorial for my 5 projects as well as Michelle. So that's 10 projects, lots of inspiration just for placing your $60 order. Now, because Sale-A-Bration starts tomorrow, you may want to bump that up to $75 so you can also select your free product from the brochure. All right. So for anybody watching over on Facebook, hopefully you have hopefully things are good over there because I'm not seeing any comments from Facebook. So let me know if you are there. I'm just trying to see if I can see it here on my phone. This new system has some glitches I'm still trying to work out, so bear with me. Okay. We'll just keep on going and hopefully everybody can see where we're at and say hello. I'm just trying to find. Alrighty. So if I miss your comments, please don't worry. I will come back after and answer any questions. I know, I see you guys are seeing lots of comments on Facebook and yet I'm not seeing any. Oh, there they go. Okay. They just all popped up on my screen. So thank you everybody for being here. Hello, Kathy and Tanya. Hi, Joan. Hi, Linda and Beverly. Hi, Tanya, Mary. Hello, hello. And hi, Jennifer and Michelle. Hello, everybody. Okay. Oh, now that we have this working, hopefully it's going to continue to work as we go through and stamp. So I want to share a couple of things about Sale-A-Bration for you. So I'm going to, you know what, I'm going to flip the camera down to my desk view for a second. Good morning, Gail. Hello. Okay, so this is the Sale-A-Bration brochure. I can't show you the insides until tomorrow when it goes live, which is essentially at 12:01 in the morning. So very quickly, in less than 24 hours, this will be very exciting. Everything will be live and you'll get to see all of the details inside. So today, as I mentioned, we are playing with the friendly Seagulls. So not only does Sale-A-Bration have a special for when you purchase, so when you spend $75, you get to choose something for free, being potentially this stamp set as one of your choices. But the other thing is if you join Stamping Up during Sale-A-Bration, so January 7th through February 28th, there's an amazing starting kit offer. So the amazing starting kit offer, there, I think this is working, is really, really good one this time. So normally when you buy the starter kit, it's always the best deal, right? You guys hear me say that. During the months of Sale-A-Bration, you can join for $135 here in Canada, and you get to pick $165 worth of products. So anything you like from the new catalog, the new online exclusives, the last chance list, anything you want, $165. Plus, you're going to get to choose 2 of the marker assortments from any of the color families. So you can choose the subtles, and these are $50 values. So that's, you get to pick 2, so it's an extra $100. So you can pick subtles, you can pick the brights, you can pick the regals, or you can pick neutrals, and you get to pick 2 of those. So an extra $100 on top of the $165, and you're only paying $135. There's no shipping and there's no GST. Now, on top of that, you also get this fun, super fun stamp set right here. Handmade Designs is going to get included in there for you as well. And I'm going to do up some samples this week to share with you because this stamp set, oh my gosh, you guys, how cool is that? I love it. And what's really cute is this handmade by that you can stamp on the back of your cards and write your name on there to give it that extra personal touch. Okay, so that's what I wanted to share today. About Sale-A-Bration on all of the good stuff it has to offer. Okay, are we ready to get stamping today? Let me I'll remove my face there because you won't be able to see me while I'm stamping. All right, so this is Friendly Seagulls. This is a stamp set that we are using today. And Michelle's gonna have a super fun project to share with you using the same stamp set after mine at 11 Central Standard Time. Okay. So let me just get all of these pieces ready to go. Oh my gosh, you guys, something just happened over here. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, I got my stuff. We're gonna do some heat embossing and I couldn't find where I'd placed the tray, but I found it now. So all is good. Good morning, Gail. I see Gail watching over on Bird's Nest Creative Corner. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to start with a basic white card base. We're going to do a tent fold. So this is 4 1/4 by 11. All of the measurements will be given in the PDF that you're going to get when you place your order. So they've got panels of basic white. Oh, I just seen Doris's comment. Hello from very cold Northwest Iowa. You know what? It's not as cold here as it has been. It's only -17 today. But the other day it was -35. So I'll take 17 over that. We're also going to pair it with some gray granite, some poppy parade, and we're going to use a piece of designer series paper that you can find from the Bright and Beautiful 6x6 collection. Now this is one that's returning from the previous annual catalog. The back has these stars, so it's kind of that birthday theme one, but I thought this was really cool and we're going to kind of make this look like an ocean view. All right, so let's start. We're going to start with actually, what we're going to do, we're going to start with this. Yes, let's go that way. Oh my gosh, I didn't put any of these stamps on blocks yet, so let me grab those. All right. So we're going to use the cute little bird seagull stamps, ones flying in the air. We're going to use some Tuxedo Black Memento ink, and we're going to take this and we're going to stamp it directly on our DSP. So when I cut this DSP, it was 6x6, so I wanted it to be 4 by 5 1/4. So I just cut off one edge, doesn't matter which edge, and then I took off the 3/4 of an inch off of the bottom blue section, so that we could get lots of this white up here to make it look like the skyline. All right, are you guys still with me? The comments seem to have stopped again, so I don't know what's going on over here. Anyway, keep the messages coming. I will go back and respond. All right, so we've got that piece of a DSP and we've got it all stamped. We can take and grab our card base and fold it in half. And then we're going to adhere this directly to the top of our card. Just grab my adhesive here. I'm not sure what's going on here with the chat comments, so I do apologize for that. There's a button I see that says refresh chat, but I'm a little bit afraid to press that. I'm not sure what will happen. Oh, Jennifer, hello, pretty paper. Yes. Okay, well, thank you for the comment. At least I know they're coming through. All right, so we've got our DSP attached to the front of our white card base. Now we're going to take a piece of basic white, just a little square, and we're going to do a little bit of stamping on there. So we're going to use gray granite. And we're going to take these little speckles, which I'm going to use for sand on today's card. We're going to take that and stamp it all along the bottom of our paper. Just like that. And then I'm going to actually turn it around and kind of fill a bit. Ooh, that one didn't really, oh, it's sand, it doesn't matter. We're just going to fill in a few of these spots. It doesn't have to be perfect. They don't have to be everywhere. Maybe we'll even flip it around again and kind of just make that little bit of a sand look on the bottom. Then we're going to grab a sponge dauber. You could also use a blending brush. You could use this piece of a sponge, whatever you like to do that. And we're just going to take and add a little bit of color on top of our sand. Okay, so just like that, just to give it that kind of fun look. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is take our Memento ink and we're going to stamp directly on here with two of our seagulls. So we're going to use this guy. No, not that guy. We don't want the guy who's yelling. That guy looks to me like he's yelling. We're going to use this one who's looking over his shoulder, and then we're going to use this sweet little French fry guy. All right, so first things first, let's stamp this guy. He's looking over his shoulder at his friend who's eating French fries. So we're going to stamp this one here. Okay, then we'll take him off the block and we'll grab the French fry guy. And he's going to go right here beside this guy. So we're just creating a bit of a scene on the beach with these cute little seagulls. All right, then we're going to grab a scrap piece of white. This is just a scrap. This is way too big, but it's okay. And we're going to stamp the French fries. So in here, there's the sweetest little French fry image. We're just going to stamp two of those over here. Okay. Lastly, on here, before we get to the coloring, we're going to use the stamp set that says, "Hey friend." And we can just ink that with our tuxedo. Okay, we're going to use the black. Now, I just realized I don't have my lamp on, so I'm going to turn that on. That probably makes it a little bit brighter on this and lighten that up a little bit for you guys to see. That's probably better on your end. Okay, now we're going to color our seagulls, and we're going to use, normally you're used to seeing me color with stamping blends, but because of the promotion right now in the starter kit, I want to show you how versatile the Stampin' Write markers are. So you'll see me use these a few times this week. We're going to use our Stampin' Write markers. So I'm going to start with my Daffodil Delight. Okay, and for those of you who aren't familiar, it says the name of the color right here along the side of the marker, and there are two ends. So you can see by the thicker line that this is the kind of like the paintbrush end, and over here the thin line is more like a pen or marker end. Okay, so I like to use this end, but you can use whatever end you like. So we're going to go ahead and color our birds' beaks and their feet. And I'm just using Daffodil Delight. This one can be found in the Brights collection. So if you're choosing to join Stampin' Up, which is the best deal ever, then you're going to want to choose the colors, the 2 marker sets that you gravitate to the most. For me, I would say that would definitely be the Brights. I really, really like the bright colors. All right, then we're going to take our basic gray. Okay, so hi Tina, hi Kathy. This set is really cute, Kathy, I agree. So we're going to take the basic gray and we're going to color these lines on their wings. Okay, now you can color your seagulls any color you like. I'm going to kind of go with like the traditional standard coloring, kind of like grays, but they would look really cute in a blue too, or any color you want. So we've used basic, oh, I forgot one over here. Okay, so we're using basic gray to color those in. Now, do you see that you get a much more solid color with the Stampin' Write markers as opposed to the stamping blends? So they're a different tool, different purposes, but they can both be used to color. I like to use the Stampin' Write markers to color when I'm using smaller images. I don't like them so much on big images because you can sometimes see each of the lines, you know, like traditional markers. Whereas the alcohol markers in the blends, they blend really nicely, and so they hide those marks. But for this, it's perfect to use these to stamp, or to color, sorry, in here. So I'm just kind of outlining the wings. I don't want to color them in solid, but you absolutely could if that's what you want to do. I'm just kind of adding a bit of a highlight look to these. And then we'll do the same over here on this guy's wing. How cute are these seagulls? Oh my goodness, they're so sweet. Okay. So there are our seagulls colored. Now we're just going to color his French fries. And the color that I've been using to color my French fries when I use this stamp set is wild wheat. You could use crumb cake, you could use yellow, you could use whatever color you want. But I just thought the wild wheat kind of gave it a nice like golden French fry kind of look. So we'll color those. And then, oh, I think I want to add a bit of highlight to his tail feathers here as well. Like that. Okay, that piece is done. Now we're going to color our little French fries over here that we stamped. So I'm going to color them with the wild wheat again. I'll color both of them. Okay, and then for the boxes, I really want to make them pop on the card. So I'm going to use Poppy Parade. This is also from the Brights collection. So far we've used Daffodil Delight from Brights and Poppy Parade again from Brights. And the grays that we use, Gray Granite and Basic Gray, are both from the neutrals. So if you wanted to join Stampin' Up and choose your color collections based on today's card, you would choose the brights and of course the neutrals. Okay, so let's get this all colored. I'm just coloring around these little burgers that are on the front of the French fry box. And then I'm going to grab crumb cake, also from the neutrals, and I'm just going to quickly add some color to the buns of those. Okay, now I do want to fussy cut these little French fries. So let me just pop that up. And we're just going to quickly cut around the edges. Okay. Are you guys excited about Sale-A-Bration? If you've seen the brochure already, leave me a comment and let me know what your top pick is, which one you're so excited to order starting tomorrow. Or maybe you're a demonstrator like me and you've already ordered and fallen in love with certain ones. So let me know in the comments. Oh, I just seen a comment come in from Tanya. I have an order getting ready to go today since she's a hobby demo. I may have to add this as my Sale-A-Bration item. would we be able to order the sheets for the cards this week that you and Michelle do online? I believe we will have this as an option, yes, for you to do, to order the tutorial. But I will have to confirm that with Michelle. I don't know that we talked about that, to be honest. Okay, so if you're here in Canada, you can place your order. $60 order gets you the make and take projects for all 5 of the projects that I'm going to share this week. And if you're here in, or if you're in the US, you can order with Michelle. I believe her order is also $60 and you'll get her make and take projects. But no matter who you order with, if the order qualifies, you're going to get a tutorial with all 10 projects. So mine and Michelle's. So you definitely want to order this week and get in on this because you'll have so much inspiration going forward with Sale-A-Bration. Okay, so we've got our little French fries cut. We've got this all stamped. Now we're going to grab a piece of gray granite and we're going to attach this to the top with some stamping dimensionals. So we'll just add some bumpets here. Okay, why are these? The backs are being difficult this morning. Usually they just slide right off for me. There we go. Okay, so we're going to take our Seagulls and we're going to layer them to the top half of our gray granite cardstock here. Okay, and we're kind of making it look like a Polaroid. Don't you think that's cute? All right, now let's grab our card. And we're going to go and we're going to attach this on the front of the card. I think these Seagulls, you guys, oh my gosh, they are just so sweet. Tanya says words are hard for her this week too. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm just so excited to be back here live with you after like a 2-week break over the holidays. And I'm just so excited that the words just aren't coming as quickly as I'm thinking of them. We'll go with that anyway. Okay, so I'm going to use some liquid glue and we're going to take these French fries and glue them to our card. So we're going to have one standing here like this. And we're going to do the other one kind of like it's spilling all over the beach for these Seagulls to grab. So, oh my gosh, so sweet. I love this stamp set. Okay, so they're just kind of toppled over right like that. Okay, so we need to complete our sentiment. So it says, hey friend, I've got a strip of Poppy Parade here, and I'm going to flag both ends of this cardstock strip. So I'm going to use my banner pick-a-punch. If you don't have this, you can just use your snips and cut them into the ends into a flag. But I love this tool so much. And I hope that one day it shows back up on the online exclusives or something so that if you don't have it, you can add it to your collection. So I'm just going to flag both of those ends. Okay, now we're going to heat emboss on here. So I'm going to grab my embossing buddy kit here. So you get, when you order the kit, this is what you get. You get the little tray, okay? You get the embossing buddy, you get a little paintbrush, and you get these reverse tweezers, okay? Which come in super, super handy so you don't burn your fingers. So first thing you want to do is take our embossing buddy and we're going to run it across our Poppy Parade cardstock to get all the static taken off of there. Then we're going to find a block. There's a block. And we're going to take the I Love You More Than. Okay, so this stamp set, oh my gosh, you guys, so cute with all the different stamp sets. And we're going to grab Versamark ink and we're going to stamp that on here. So here it says I love you more than, and we're going to use French fries, but there's also chips, and I love that because my grandpa was English and or my grandma was English, and they used to call French fries chips all the time, so it makes me think of them when I see that. Okay, so I love you more than is going to get stamped right here on the left hand side of this banner. Okay, so as you know, it's just like a clear ink. Then we're going to grab our tray, our white embossing powder, and And we're going to grab those with our very handy reverse tweezers. Okay, sprinkle that over. Just make sure it gets all nicely covered. I always like to flip it over and kind of pat it from the back too to make sure all the excess comes off. Okay, and then we'll move that out of the way so we don't get our embossing powder blown everywhere. And we'll heat emboss this with our tool. It's just going to take a second as it warms up to melt this, but it's such a fun way to get a nice crisp, clear, white sentiment. Okay, can you see as that melts? And I hope this is not too loud in your ears. Sorry if it is. All right. Okay, so while that's just going to cool down a second, I'm going to show you one of the advantages of this embossing tray. So this here unscrews. And then we can just brush this ink back into our little tub here so that nothing is getting wasted. And everything stays nice and tidy. Okay, and then that just screws back on. So it makes it really, really easy and convenient to do some heat embossing. Okay, now let's set that off to the side. We're done with that as well. So now we're going to take this piece here and we're going to adhere it with some Stampin' Dimensionals, aka Bumpets. All right. Oh, thanks, Kathy. Kathy says she loves it. So far, so good. And we're going to take this and we're going to stick that across the bottom here. Okay. Now we're not finished yet, so we're going to take this sentiment off of the block. And then I'm going to grab the French fries sentiment. And I've got just a tiny little strip of white here. I actually feel like I'm going to need my silicone mat so I can see the placement here. Okay. So again, if you are watching over on my Facebook group, I do apologize, but the comments aren't coming through. And so I will come back after and answer and respond. So thank you for watching, but I'm sorry I can't see your comments. All right. Okay, so we've got French fries stamped there. And we're going to just snip this and trim it down. So just take your paper snips and just trim those off. Okay, and I'm going to add a little bit of adhesive on the back of that. And we're going to stick this kind of on an angle across there like that. And then we're going to add some bling because all of our cards need to have a little bit of sparkle. So I'm going to use these. These are the Pecan Pie and Clear Ribbon dots. And I'm going to use the clear ones on here. And they really pop when you put them on. Look how much these pop right there on the blue. Oh my gosh, I just love it. So I'm going to take that. And then we'll use another one too. I think maybe we'll go with a large one and put that up there. Okay, what do you guys think so far of today's card? Isn't that a fun one? Okay, we're gonna also do something on the inside because I don't like to have a naked inside. So for this one, we're gonna do something really simple. We're gonna take our gray granite ink again. We're gonna create a little bit of that sand down here again. Okay, and let's add a little bit of the ink. Like that, just like we did on the front. Oh, why can't I close this? There we go. And then we'll take our memento and we'll stamp just some French fries down here in the corner. Okay, we can go ahead and give that a quick color. Thanks, Doris and Tina. I'm so glad you like it. I hope that this is inspiring you to give these friendly seagulls a look when you place your orders through Sale-A-Bration. They are so, so cute. And I'm just coloring this exactly the same to coordinate with the front of the card. You could, of course, do it any color you want. I just love the look of the blue, this Misty Moonlight blues with the Poppy Parade. Such a fun combination. And then it was crumb cake we used. So let's grab the crumb cake and just quickly color that in. This can go on the inside of the card. So stamp that. Like that. So see how cute that is on the inside of the card? Oh my goodness. And there is the front of our card. Hi, Joan. Oh, I'm so glad you got your internet back. That would be a nightmare not to have internet. Oh my gosh. Okay. So there is today's card. Here's my sample so you can see them both side by side. Aren't they sweet? This is using the Friendly Seagulls stamp set from Sale-A-Bration. So you can choose this as your free product when you purchase $75 here in Canada. I believe in the US it's $60 before you get to choose a free product. So this is one that I recommend you get. Okay, let me come back on the screen. Hello, hello. Jennifer says, so cute. You make the seagulls look adorable. Aw, thank you. I love the cute little seagulls. Okay, so remember, this week, all week long, I'll be live at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, Monday through Friday, to share a card using the Sale-A-Bration products. Tomorrow, we're going to focus on the Toadstool Gardens and add in a couple more of the Sale-A-Bration freebies as well. So if you want to take part in our ordering offer, then you can place an order of $60 or more using the host code that's in the description. Tomorrow I will have it on a piece of paper because I couldn't figure out how to get it to show up on this new program I'm using. So I will have that up, but it is in the description of the video. Place your order, $60 or more, and then I am going to send you a make and take project to make all 5 of the cards that I share today. And if you don't have all of the same stamp sets, don't worry. You can always switch it up and use something that you already have in your collection. Use it as inspiration and as a starting point and make it your own. So thank you all so much for watching. Michelle will be live on Owlstar Stampers in just under half an hour. So make sure you jump on over there to watch for her. She's also going to be using the Friendly Seagulls, and her card is super cute as well. So make sure you don't miss that. If you aren't able to watch us live all week, the replays will be available anytime when your schedule allows. So be sure to check them all out. Get your orders in, keep those comments coming, and thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed today's video, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I hope to see you back again tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks so much, everybody. Cheers.